From crop duster's son to Navy mechanic to engineering one of the most dramatic business turnarounds in corporate America, he's the chairman and CEO of Continental Airlines, Gordon Bethune. Gordon is a dynamic leader who possesses the special ability to connect with employees. This capacity to motivate and inspire to achieve corporate goals and objectives has earned him the respect of both fellow co-workers and competitors.
Gordon has been in the airline industry for a long time. He's done a superb job in every position that he's occupied. He restored Continental Airlines to life. He's got a lot of verve, he's got a lot of panache, he's got a lot of passion, and he's a character that I've known and loved for a long, long time.
Leadership came naturally to Gordon. Even at an early age, he always knew where he wanted to go. Although he grew up in Central Texas, Gordon's first encounter with aviation took place in the fields of Mississippi. Working alongside his father, a crop duster, the 15-year-old learned the value of responsibility and teamwork at an early age. A few years later, Gordon set his sights on new challenges and convinced his mom to reluctantly let him enlist in the Navy at the age of 17. Starting out as an aviation electronics technician, Gordon would spend the next 20 years developing skills in communication, teamwork, morale, and most importantly, leadership. He also learned that when people feel respected, good things happen.
Well, I believe that the Navy is a great training ground for leadership. I experienced a little time there. Gordon gave a lot of his time there. He's a strong leader. I believe the Navy background helped him establish these leadership credentials. But I know one thing, I've seen a lot of business leaders in my time, and this guy's one of the very, very best.
During the late 70s, Lieutenant Bethune retired from the Navy and took that experience to the newly deregulated U.S. airline industry. Gordon utilized his strong people skills wherever he landed, holding several executive positions at Braniff, Western, and Piedmont Airlines. In 1988, Gordon joined Boeing, the aerospace giant. Initially in charge of the company's spare parts business and then general manager of the customer service division, Gordon was eventually named vice president and general manager of the Renton division, responsible for the 737 and 757 product lines.
I think maybe the most important thing to Gordon's success is that he has never wavered from being his own person. He is who he is. And that person has grease under his fingernails. He's been a mechanic. He knows how things work. He cares deeply about the process. And you put those two characteristics together, it makes a great leader.
Meanwhile, back in Gordon's home state of Texas, Continental Airlines was in critical condition. Having made 2 trips to bankruptcy court, the carrier was inept, unprofitable, and despised by customers and employees alike. Continental was literally the worst major airline in the United States. Continental lacked direction, and its employees needed someone to step up and show them the way. In 1994, the airline's fortunes were about to change when Gordon Bethune accepted the challenge to run the Houston-based carrier. Relying on his core principle of treating employees with dignity and respect, Gordon immediately created a sense of pride and teamwork throughout the company. In just 18 months, Gordon, along with a re-energized workforce, transformed Continental from worst to first, becoming one of the most consistent, reliable, and profitable airlines in the United States.
Management is supposed to identify problems and bring the resources to the table so that all the good work that other people do can be magnified, can be improved. And the fact of the matter is, that's what Gordon did, and did a good job. And he has transformed Continental, in his own words, from worst to first. I don't know whether it's first or second, but it's a damn good airline, and has been, and is as a consequence, I think, of his stewardship.
With Gordon at the controls, Continental has received more awards for customer satisfaction than any other airline, including Air Transport World's Airline of the Year twice in 5 years, along with multiple J.D. Power and Associates honors. Given a product to believe in and an environment where success was encouraged and rewarded, Continental employees have thrived in this culture. Gordon proved working together works, as Continental Airlines was named one of the 100 best places to work in America by Fortune magazine for 6 years in a row. Comfortable in either a boardroom or a break room, Gordon forged a special bond with employees. As a licensed commercial jet pilot and aircraft mechanic, Gordon made a real connection with employees because he spoke their language and shared their experiences.
He's always been dedicated to the highest principles of performance, safety, and professionalism. He's always thought about his customers and his employees, and he's been a real role model for a lot of people in the industry and a great leader in air transport.
Gordon Bethune believes in a simple business plan. Companies succeed when they have a product customers want and employees who like coming to work. That winning formula will continue at Continental Airlines when Gordon hands over the reins of the company to longtime associates Larry Kellner and Jeff Smizek in 2005. That's the legacy he leaves behind. Quality and morale are both important elements of success. Gordon explained his vision and set a clear course for employees to follow. That's called leadership. Gordon is many things: straight shooter, inspirational leader, a sharp businessman, but most of all, he's a people person. Employees and customers come first. As Gordon once said, we're in the business of serving people, and this business is all about people.